Hello, I'm Adam Peterson. I've been a project leader for a long time, and if you've heard me on other videos, you know that I believe there are 4 key skills of being a successful project leader that you really have to master. You have to build your team, you have to communicate with stakeholders, and you have to have business acumen. You have to have that hat that says, I am the first line business manager of my project. Because all projects do is spend money until they're done, and then we realize the value for them afterwards. And then the 4th skill is all your process, tools, and forms you have to do to make it through the gates, to get your project approved, to actually just have good documentation for what your project is doing and where it's at. And that's always 4th. This video, I want to talk about the 3rd one. Being a business manager is a little more nuanced. I can't give you a simple formula, but I can at least assure you that there is something that is never easy. I could refer to it as a healthy tension. And that tension, if you're not feeling it, then you're probably out of balance on your project. So this healthy tension that you should be experiencing on your project is customer focus. This is everything the customer wants. This is what the customer is asking us to do. And if we joke, it's everything and it's cheaper than our current product we're buying from you, right? And then this is everything that the business wants, right? It wants, the project to be done quickly, get it out the door, and of course, charge 20% more than our current project. So we make higher margin than we make, today. If there's not a healthy tension that you're feeling in your project, then you're probably missing one of these. You might be all about the customer and you understand this is what the customer wants and we're running hard after the customer. And you're probably in for a rude awakening when you figure out what margin is going to be required from your new product. And now you have to communicate back to the customer, oh, by the way, we actually need a higher price because I didn't know our business requirements early on in the project. Or similarly, it's easier sometimes since we live in the company that we know the business requirements very well. And we're all about this is how we're doing it. We're moving it forward. It goes into the current equipment. We're using our approved vendors already and these raw materials. And all that is good for us as a company. And we're losing sight of what the customer really needs. And that's that healthy tension, is saying, I know we already have this vendor approved, but this material doesn't work as well as this other one. And that does make the difference at our customer. Therefore, we need to bring in this other vendor and not use the material we already have here. And that's part of that healthy tension. You have to go make that argument. So look at your project. If there's not tension there, what side are you erring on? Do you not have enough voice of customer? Do you not have enough business requirements that you really understand what it takes to be successful and for the company to be happy with what your project is going to be delivering at the end of the day? Now I'm using external customer. If this is your internal customer, I've been on these projects as well, where we're rolling out a new system and we're going to upgrade the system. We're saving costs. We're adding the new SAP module instead of paying this other vendor. And so we're going to let SAP do this instead of what other vendor we were using that everyone's used to. And we're going to save this money, therefore shut down the old one, move the data over, and now launch the new SAP module. So who's the customer? Everybody that uses that module. And on those projects, a lot of time, it's all business requirement. We're saving money for the company and we're launching the new SAP module on this date. And then the voice of customer comes out later when everybody screams, but this doesn't do it this way, or I don't know how to do it. So any project you're on, be it with an external product launch or an internal quality or IT launch, you still have that healthy tension on all of those. So I hope this helps you think through your business acumen here and go after whichever side you need. And it's not that we have to know everything about it. Just explore it. Ask the right questions. Bring the right team member on. If you don't have a customer-facing team member, get one. If you don't have someone that can run the numbers and know the economics of what you're doing, find that person. Bring them on ad hoc and have them show you the numbers. These things exist. So as a project leader, remember, one of your key roles is to be the first line business manager. And I hope this gives you a framework now to think through that. I'm Adam Peterson. I look forward to working with you, and thank you for watching.